Hello once again everyone, my name is Mr. Smackhannigan, as you know, and today I'm going to be doing a video, or I was doing a video. The game's pre-recorded. I'm fucking recording as I see fit. I'm recording commentary as I see fit. It's going to be a recording of Spelunky, obviously. As you can tell, it's not going to be a victorious one because, well, as you'll see, it ends at about 19 minutes. It's not exactly the world beat. That's not exactly a world record. Or a victorious one anyway. But yeah, I was going to do this bit of an update. I want to say this is a small update, but this is 19 minutes long. You think it's going to be small? No, after a while it's just going to be me talking about regular crap, like, you know, what I'm doing in the game and such. Basically, I want to put an update as to why I've not been putting much in terms of, like, any sort of footage up. Like the last video, that last video, what was it? The last videos I put up were the Alundra music extends, and I only did that because, well, I wanted to. I wanted to see all that explode, so sculled into it. Yeah, I did the music extends because I like music, and you know, nobody had extended it properly. Like, there was one version, but it was played with mouse clicks. It was just horrible. Anyway. But yeah, let me see if I can find that thing I put up. Ah, here it is, yeah. Essentially, there are several things I want to do, like, you know, in terms of recording videos. And for PC games, it feels like I could do that at any time, so it's just like, I'll do that later. Don't know why I didn't pick that rock up. Anyway, but the main consoles that I want to record for, you know, the main games I want to record for, are the, console games, like PlayStation, or the SNES, maybe the GameCube, I don't know. But, you know, there's the key, yes. I know what I want to record, but here's the fun part. Do you remember that upscaler that I got, the upscaler I purchased? Don't know why I threw that skull up there, that was just incredibly silly. Rather like that, I could have just used a rope to get up there, I had more of them. But anyway. Yeah, the upscaler I got works very well considering what it was, you know, £20, and it upscales to 720p. Unfortunately, something I've started noticing the flaws of buying cheap, as it were, in that, well, for the eagle-eyed viewers who were, you know, all two of you who were watching the Team Buddies videos, the cutscenes had what you might call horrible mice teeth, or whatever the hell it is, combing, I forget. Basically, you could see the horizontal lining at times, and it was something I was striving to remove, but difficult to do considering the situation. Got some sticky paste there, no need to kill the spiders. Still do anyway, but hey! What was it? Yeah, there was I've put myself off now. Team Buddies, yeah, that was it. The cutscenes, you know, the scenes there, the bombs again. The scenes where I was just watching little animations. You could, if you look closely enough, you could see that there was horizontal lines there. That's the interlacing being turned into progressive videos, into a progressive video. Unfortunately, the interlaced version is at 50 Hz, as most pre-2000, well, that was stupid, as most of anything before the 2000, before the age of the new millennium, practically, now that I think about it. You know, anything that was made, what was it, before the PS2 came out, I think, would be in 50 Hz. Like, the fact that, what was it, Metroid Prime 2, you know, the GameCube game specifically said it had to be in 60 Hz, otherwise you're going to see bad shit. That kind of tells you how it is. But most of the consoles I want to record have like 50 Hz interlaced, because, you know, I'm in the PAL region, and that I've got something that upscales to 60 Hz progressive is not very good, because, you know, you start noticing little scan lines, and it's kind of irritating. Don't know what I was doing with that part. Oh right, yeah. But, you know, so my new plan is to pick up a new upscaler. More bombs for me, thank you. You know, get a new upscaler that will allow me to control the output of the upscaler as well as the input. So if I wanted to, I could get a signal that upscales to, here we go, about 1080p interlaced, which would be very useful, as well as 50 Hz. And I like this area for some reason, because the music just reminds me of, like, old RPGs, like, you know, the turn-based ones where random battles could happen. You know, half expecting, like, you know, the music to go silent, and then suddenly, oh god, eye slimes, that's horrifying. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, the games I want to record, you know, PlayStation, SNES maybe, Sega games maybe. they're all in 50 hertz interlaced, and they don't upscale well. They don't change to 60 hertz progressive without a noticeable hit. I mean, there's one game that I'm very much intent on, doing a recording of, that I will link a video to in the little corner down there, since it's all dark and such. It basically shows the problem that's inherent with upscaling videos with the wrong settings and such. It doesn't look very good. So I'm going to be waiting on that. The only problem is it's going to be expensive. £200, which would normally be alright for some people with working jobs. I am not one of those people. And here is a bunch of monkeys. Don't know why there was a monkey chain there. I was expecting a monkey's fist after a while. But no. Yeah, it's not very good. The money situation, not very good for me. Like, once it gets better, then obviously I'll be able to get it. And that frog explodes, because it's a red frog, it's how they do. It's brightly coloured, you know it's dangerous. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, when I get the piece of hardware that lets me upscale to whatever the hell I want, then I will start properly, start recording and uploading videos of games that I truly want to play and show off. Like, I don't know why I let that monkey onto me. I mean, I would have done it for Team Buddies, but I didn't really know the drawbacks of 50 to 60 hertz and such. Like, I'd researched it enough that I knew that the HD PVR was gonna have problems, but I didn't research it enough to know that the cheap upscaler that I got would be surprisingly cheap. And I was playing with spikes there, that was stupid. Around this, I think, actually near the start of this stage, my sister came in to have a talk with me, and it was a good thing I wasn't recording with the microphone on, because otherwise I would have been in a bit of a tiz. Like, you'd seen the recording suddenly pause for about 10 minutes, just like, what do you want? I don't want to talk to you. That's very rude, but instead I was showing her the game. It was brilliant. Yeah, I got the Restless Dead stage, which is kind of irritating because I didn't get the what's the name? The castle stage, which I really wanted to look at, because this is the first time I've had a chance to properly explore a Restless Dead stage, because most of the time it appears in the black market. Very irritating. But no, here's the Williams grave. It's unfortunate, I know. I didn't even keep that shotgun for too long. It was just there. But anyway, what was I saying? Yes, video plans. And then I would be intent on recording more of the worms, but as it stands right now, most of the time it just tends to be, as you guys have seen, it tends to just evolve into be Way Bad and Flip, because everyone else has lost interest or they're not online as much. So it's not exactly the most opportune of games to play at the time, because it always ends the same way, and the randomizer thing kind of got a bit too random and people started getting angry. Not a fun time. You saw the Ujadai there pop up a little. You might know where it is. It took me more than a minute to realise where it was, because it's down in the bottom corner there next to that pot. I didn't twig because I wasn't looking properly. I knew it was near that screen, but not near enough. Anyway, yes, I've got, what was it? I would be interested in recording more Worms videos, because I've got voice packs done, based off of the Team Buddies voice packs. I managed to rip them from the CD, so it's all legitimate, as they say. And yeah, they're quiet, but they work. I had to do some finagling, and that was a lot of money from that one chest. That was fun. But yeah, I had to make a lot of finagling to get it to work, but some of them don't have proper pain sounds, so you kind of have to mix it up a notch. So it was fun working with it, and yeah, I've got ideas. But yeah, as you know, for anyone who's played this game, you know what happens when I pick this up. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, so I would want to do more Worms videos, provided I could and I've twigged the video there. I've twigged that there, but I have to wait another minute because I'm not good enough at dodging the ghost. But anyway, I would want to do more Worms videos. It's just getting people who want to play and making it so it doesn't just turn into the usual menage a trois, much as I loathe to use that term considering what it actually means. But yeah, I would want to do something that wouldn't end up turning into the usual 3 people beating the shit out of each other in very obvious ways, which is kind of irritating. I may actually record some Worms for the PS1 to show off how old it is. It's very old. But anyway, a couple of things I wanted to mention as well. What was it? I don't know exactly what I'm planning on uploading, thinking about it. I mean, there's obviously going to be this. But Yes, for anyone has subscribed to me for the last 2 years or so, you'll have noticed that the one video I've had up since nearly like August of 2011 was that spy video, the one that's going to be linked in the bottom as well. Maybe, actually probably not. I'm not going to link it there. Everyone's seen it. Like, it's nearly at 1,000 views now, which is brilliant because then I'll get that shitty little that pith hat with the camera on it. And I will feel privileged because I will have got it legitimately, as it were. I wouldn't have what do you call it? I wouldn't have done it by way of view triggers or whatever the fuck you call those. Playing with spikes there again, not a good idea. You know, it's something I will have done without the aid of Steam achievement bullshit. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. I lost so much HP. Painful. But yeah, it's, you know, nearly 1,000 views. I feel genuinely pleased with that. And once it reaches 1,000 views, I'm gonna have to replace the video. What with? Maybe this one? I don't know. It'll definitely be replaced with a video. I may do like one of those subscriber things. You know, one of those subscribe to my channel, dude, please. Because, you know, those are so imaginative. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. But yeah. What was that noise? Yeah. There was some other stuff I was gonna go over as well. But it's currently 11 minutes into the video and I've got like 6 minutes maybe to go? I don't know. But, you know, that was a thing I was going to mention as well. For anyone who knows me on like Steam and follows me on Twitter or some dumb shit, don't know why I did that. That was a very poor idea on my part. I probably could have just picked up the man-eater and thrown it into the other man-eater. You know, kill two birds with one stone. But what was it? What was it? Yeah, that's what it was. There was the guide that I put up. That I started working on a guide like in in October. Oh, and here this. I know I loathe to use the term considering the setting, but this music is just so very chill. You know, probably because of the dude in the bottom that you see now. Hi there. He's stuck to the little worm polyp there, so he's not a threat to me right now. But, you know, there's the guide that I'd been working on for, what was it, Terraria, that, you know, tells you how to go through hard mode. What was it? It's past 7,000 views now, which I'm very pleased with, and it's the second most popular thing on Terraria, on the Steam guides for Terraria. That dude's just foghorning the hell out of everything. He explodes into items as well. That is just crazy. And I get deathmatch stuff. Hooray! But yeah, the guides that I've done, it's on, you know, it's up to date to the Frost Legion, not Frost Legion, the Frostmoon stuff as well. So, you know, it's got stuff on how to maybe solo. Yeah, that's the thing as well. It's a guide on how to survive the the hard mode solo. Because, what was it? To begin with, it was like just a guide for 1.1, you know, for beating the original mechanical bosses. But then it started growing for 1.2 because I thought, maybe I could update it. No. It's a horrible thing. Like, it's spanning nearly 10,000... Not 10,000 characters. I'm pretty sure it's past 10,000 words, really. But, yeah, it's a very big guide that I really should link at some point, because some people might like it. And, yeah, weirdly enough, I get 2 of these Yeti Kings in a row. It's kind of weird. Never had that before. First time I saw it, I got foghorned to death after rescuing an Eskimo character. But, yeah... Something that has always confused me as well on the Terraria guides. The most popular guide has like double the views that mine has, which is fair enough because it was up since July, I think. But the weird thing is, some of the guides that mine has beaten out, like, you know, has surpassed and such, they have like 22,000 views, and that Sapphire was just on target. But, you know, what was it? Yeah, the guides, some of the guides that mine surpassed have like 22,000 views, and I'm just very confused. And look at that spider just flip, boing. Oh, I had to put it out of its misery. What was I saying? Yeah, it's very confusing because the way Steam guides work is it's like, yeah, this has lots of views, but because yours has more ratings, I think, and more favorites, and it was uploaded afterwards and got more views. I don't know. It just kind of irritates. It kind of confuses me how the popularity of those things work, and it irritates me because a lot of the guides on Terraria that were made unfinished. It kind of irritates me because a lot of them aren't just unfinished; they're also beginner's guide to Terrarias, and it's just like, you know, they started them with high hopes and such, but they never finished them. It's kind of depressing. I was really playing with fire there. That was kind of stupid. And there as well, but you know, I could jump away. There's the more ahead. If only I had bought the Yank. Oh, but yes, there were a lot of things in on the Terraria guides. It's just confusing me. Like, I'm half tempted to make my own bloody beginner's guide just to see how, you know, I'm not one to tell people how specifically to play their game, like to have fun and such. I know people like to play games just, you know, for whatever you want. 4th of July. Yeah, so the Americans will get crazy. Now, but what was it? The thing I'd want to do, I would just, you know, give people an idea of what to do once they want to, like, progress the game and such. I mean, most of the stuff that happens in the game is kind of double jump. It's kind of done for you, like, you know, like Cthulhu summons itself, the Eater of Worlds summons after you've broken enough things. The only way to enter the dungeon is to, you know, kill Skeletron, and if you try and go in before that, you kind of get macerated. You know, it's a thing you got to watch out for. Oh god, I need a drink. I'm gonna have to get a nice drink after this. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I want to do. I'm planning on, you know, I would want to upload more videos, but it would depend on what I would upload. I wouldn't want to just upload anything, kind of like this. I mean, this is going to be a one-off. As you can tell, I haven't finished this game yet. Haha. Best I've made it is to 4-3. Fun times, but actually I think I get it to 4-3 on this stage. And now awesome music, this is brilliant. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what sort of videos I'm going to upload next, but it might end up being, like, more worms. You know, more worms, my voice is cracking. Most likely thing will either be a music extend, like a looped music from Team Buddies or something, or, at a more likely guess, it'll be... What's the name of it? Oh yeah, it'll probably be Worms videos, you know, testing out the new voice banks. So, you know, expect that in, like, the few next coming weeks or so. I'm planning on, again, still planning on doing, you know, PlayStation and SNES games, you know, non-emulated, because emulation is iffy at best. And, what was it? Yeah, that'll come once I've got the £200 device. It's gonna be a while. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, there's Anubis. Huh. I can't believe I said that. I do apologize. But yeah, something that always confused me about Anubis, I think is how you say it. Like, that dude's got the scepter. He's able to do psychic blasts. Why do they move so slowly with him? But whenever you are wielding the scepter, as I will do in a minute, clang, beat myself in the head with the idol. Not the best of ideas. Yeah. Why does it move so slow for him, but when I use it, when it does this, it's just like ping, like frickin' red shells from the old Super Mario Kart game. Yeah, by the way, you can tell how I'm going to kill myself with this recording. It's coming up in less than a minute. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Video games, well, recordings, but, you know, don't expect anything too quickly. Hell, probably once 1.2.3 comes out, and if they do like another boss run, if they release another moon thing or new bosses and such, I'll probably do videos of that. Oh boy, there's lava down there. I'm not going to attempt it. I feel sorry for that dog. It just kind of got hit by the psychic blast. I can see why people don't like to use that weapon. But yeah, expect things in the coming weeks. And I kind of faltered, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, playing with fire here. Playing with fire. Yeah, you can kind of tell I'm running out of steam, but there's only less than a minute left to go, so I hope you've enjoyed well, I'll say that when it gets to the death screen, because that will come up. Dodge that flame ball dude very easily, unlike last time. First time I got here to the temple, I got knocked into the lava by an enemy who appeared on the left of me, but I got knocked left. It was confusing. Anyway, Zaboosh! As you can tell, very stupid death. Anyway, my name again has been Mr. Spelunky. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, as I've said several times before, expect more in the next few weeks, potentially. Yes.